kids.
How are you, man?
So damn good. How are you?
I am good. Kevin Smith, Ralph Garman. I did watch your interview on Channel 5, and one of those hosts said, you could do a podcast? I was like, what do people have to do to get noticed in the podcast world?
So damn true. So I remember the dude was like, you guys have a successful podcast. And we were like, I don't know about that. We have a podcast. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for years, though. How many years have we been doing it, Ralph?
Over 15 now.
15 years and not a damn cent to show for it, Kevin.
I know. Nothing
Good
but
work.
love.
Good work.
One of the ladies in that interview on Channel 5 said, they had podcasts back then? I was like, oh, Chris.
Back then, yeah. That was heartbreaking. But we got a gig, finally. That's why we're here to talk about it. We're so excited. Somebody remembered that we exist. The good folks at Yaamava brought us in, man. Thanks to you. Kev texted me. It was like, the folks at Yaamava are asking if you want to help them give away an Action Comics #1. I said, hell yes, give it right here. That wasn't the idea that they had.
Weren't offering it to you.
No.
No.
So I started it going, honey, I'm getting a free Action Comics #1. And then it turned out that was not the privilege that was coming my way. So the good news is that me and Ralph are going to help him give it away to some lucky winner, man. Some lucky winner is going to walk into Yaamava and walk out with an Action Comics #1, man, which is far better than gambling as far as I'm concerned.
Explain to people an Action Comics #1.
Tell them, Ralph.
Well, Action Comics #1 from 1938 is the very first appearance of Superman. So as we celebrate, of course, the summer of Superman with the movie coming out this weekend, what could be more appropriate? And if you're a comic book fan, this is one of those holy grails that you just think, well, I'll never get that in my collection, but here's your chance.
I got to tell you, my first thought for some reason was, I don't have the money to bid on that, but that's not how they're doing it.
No, they're giving it away.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You go to Yaamava, you have a great time there at the resort and casino, and all you have to do is enter. And then on August 5th, I think Dean Cain, one of the old Supermen, is going to be there to help somebody drop the cape and find out if they're the winner or not.
You should see the setup. They built this like gorgeous Fortress of Solitude presentation for the book itself. Like if I'm the winner, I'm asking them for that as well. Just because it's a real beautiful showcase piece. But this is one of the most important pieces of collectibles in all of pop culture history. This is the birth of the American superhero, which is the birth of the superhero.
Well, that's exciting. What are you guys doing this Friday? You're going to be out there?
We're doing Hollywood Babble-On. We're doing the show we've been doing for 15 years. We're going to be doing it at 6 p.m. on Friday. And everybody who comes out, we'd love you also to enter to win the comic book as well. Let's face it, if you're coming out, you're more likely coming out to enter to win the comic book than you are to see us, quite frankly.
But stop by and see you for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Throw
give
you
us
a couple
wave.
minutes. Yeah.
Give us a pity laugh or two. And
give us
then
one of
go
these.
Collect your fortune with Action Comics #1. We put on a good show. Ralph, as you know, Kevin, is very funny.
Yes, hilarious. And I got to tell you, it's hard to find somebody that can do impressions and be funny at the same time. You get one or the other. You get funny, not a great impression, or a great impression, not funny. And Ralph's both. And that's really rare.
You're very kind.
Thank God he could do both, because I provide neither. When I show up, I'm just the guy who laughs at Ralph. I'm a modern day Ed McMahon to his Johnny Carson.
Hardly. But the show is as new to Kevin as it is to the audience every time we do it. So that
is true.
It's true. Ralph puts in all the work. It's one of my favorite things in the world to do, and has been for 15 years, because I just literally show up and have a good time. And still, I get to be part of the show. Like people are coming to see me, but Ralph does all the prep, and most of the time I'm just trying to keep up, or at the very least I'm getting entertained. I don't know if the audience likes what we do, but I enjoy it quite much.
I was in your position for many years, Kevin.
You know what it is.
Watch Ralph be funny. Go.
That's how I found the guy. I stole Ralph from Kevin, man. I used to go into the morning show all the time, and me and Ralph, after the interviews, go outside, smoke cigarettes, talk pop culture. And then remember the day I came in, I was like, I got my own podcast theater and stuff, Smodcastle. That was the day that Ralph was like, we should try doing a podcast together.
Did he do this with his chin?
He did. He
Wow.
did. I remember I went home and told my wife, I was like, he pulled the chin hairs that he didn't have.
Let's do one of those newfangled podcasts I've heard so much about.
Yes, and he was stroking a goatee that wasn't there. He insisted it was a Van Dyke, but it was neither.
I would like to suggest that 6 p.m. on a Friday is a perfect time for Los Angelinos to get someplace.
Yeah,
You're not kidding.
you're probably going to want to be in the Riverside environ, somewhere near Highland, California, where Yaamava is.
Or spend the day there.
Yeah, leave early, kids. That's our
Take
point.
the day
man.
off. Take the day off on Friday. Call in sick. Check in early to Yaamava. Spend the weekend and come see us.
Or even better, head down to that area, go see Superman,
Sure, the movie. Yeah, it's out
the
Friday.
matinee, and then come see us do the show because we're going to spoil Superman. We're going to spoil the hell out of it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
On
We're gonna tell you
opening
everything.
day.
On opening day. Yeah, because you know what? A good geek goes before they do anything else. So if you didn't, that's on you.
Yeah. And a good geek also will know to avoid you guys just until they see it. And then
True.
they'll watch.
We will
Yeah.
spoil the crap out of it.
It's kind of on you, the viewer, to stay safe, I think. I get tired of hearing people talking about spoilers.
Yeah, protect your ears, kids. That's
Yeah.
up to you because we're going to be saying things. And a lot of the things we're going to be saying, God willing, are funny.
How do people get tickets for your thing? 6 o'clock Friday.
You can go to Yaamava.com. That's YAAMAVA.com and click on the link in the entertainment section where our show is listed, or you can go right to AXS.com and then just type in Babble-On and you'll find us. Only $20, by the way. It's a
20
deal.
$20. And you can walk away with a chance to win an Action Comics #1 as well.
Wow, that's crazy. And then how do they enter once they're at Yaamava? They do it at your podcast, or where do you
There's
do
a
it?
number of ways you can do it in the casino there. You can sign up for their rewards program. You can just put an entry in. There's a bunch of different ways, but you can find out all the details at Yaamava.com.
And I bet you they'll station somebody at our show who will let you know how you can sign up and whatnot.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's a big
probably
part
true.
of the show. We're going to be talking about it. This is closest I've ever gotten to an Action Comics #1 in my life. What about you, Ralph?
Same. And as Kevin said, it's worth the selfie alone to come out just to see it right in front of you and get a picture with it.
How many are there of these? I thought it would just be one. No?
I believe there are about 75 known copies in the world.
Oh, okay.
And they're
Right.
in varying conditions, of course. Some of them are in bad shape, some of them are in really good shape. This one's right about in the middle, and it's worth, they're saying, you never know at auction, but they're saying it's worth about $400,000.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. And they're just going to
Ooh.
give it away.
They're just giving it away.
Now, spoilers. The guy comes to Earth because his planet blows up. I don't know if anybody
What?
knows this. Yeah, we should put it out there. When you read this book, it's kind of sad. It begins with a baby thrown into space, but it all works out very well.
As you'll see Friday when you see the movie, just before you go see Kevin Smith and Ralph Garman on Babble-On, Hollywood Babble-On. Sorry.
Yes, that's what we call it.
For a second. It's new. What am I supposed to do?
It's only been 15 years.
I'm happy
Yeah.
to see you both together. It's always great to talk to you. The last time I saw you together was at Ralph's lovely wedding. And Kevin,
That's
you were the
right.
efficient. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, I was. I fused two human beings together. I don't know what you call that, but I call that science. I was a scientist. I was
I
the
call
lead
that
scientist on that experiment.
I call that a threesome.
Yeah, that too. I'll take that as well.
All right, one last time. Give us the info for Yaamava, for the comic, for your show.
Yaamava Resort and Casino this Friday night, 6 p.m. You can go to Yaamava.com for more details or AXS.com to get your tickets. And while you're at Yaamava, please, by all means, enter to win this amazing Action Comics #1. You'll probably never get another chance.
Well done, gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin. Good seeing you, bud.
Seeing you again, man. Thanks for introducing us, Kev.
Of course. And Ralph, you should come on the show sometime on KROQ.
KROQ. Now that's
It's in
radio,
LA.
right?
Yeah,
That's
it's radio. Sorry.
It's an FM. Is that FM?
It is. Yeah.
All right. I'll
Is
look
that a
into
new
it.
thing? Are they a startup?
It's a strangely an old thing that's also a startup.
Nice. All I know is I heard Ralph was invited specifically, not me. The tale being told here, kids, is being told very loud.
All right. Thank you, you guys. I appreciate it.
Bye,
Thanks,
Kev.
buddy.
Take care.